Good evening and welcome to a special postseason edition of Washington Demons Soccer on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, presented by Washington County Hospital and Clinics, a top 20 critical access hospital in the nation. This playoff broadcast is also presented by Lucas Comfort Services. This is the Fairway Meat and Grocery pregame show as we welcome you inside the broadcast set up here at Washington Wellness Park. Another breezy one where it is do or die time for the Demon girls soccer team as they take on West Liberty in the first round of the IGHSAU 1A Region 3 playoffs, looking to advance. The comments of West Liberty arrive at Washington as the underdog, coming in with a 4-6-5 record, including a 3-3-4 mark in the River Valley Conference. And if that league sounds familiar, it's because Washington faced a River Valley team in its final game of the regular season, taking down Mid-Prairie in convincing fashion, winning that game 5-1. Mid-Prairie, one of two common opponents here between the Demons and Comets, who drew 1-1 with the Golden Hawks. Both teams this year have also faced Williamsburg and defeated the Raiders by 3 goals apiece. Washington and West Liberty, two teams that can score. West Liberty, 30 goals in the regular season, while the Demons racked up 32. These two players were mainly responsible for those two for Washington. It has been Angeline Anderson, 8 goals, 4 assists on the year for her. She has already mastered tally in scoring from a season ago. And for West Liberty, it is Kylie Collins, 9 goals and an assist for her. Two players very much in charge of their respective teams and will have to be on their game. As you're hearing the starting lineups come over the PA, we'll send it to a short break and we'll come back in just a few moments with the kickoff here between Washington and West Liberty. It's playoff time here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day,
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
while always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers.
Yes.
Great development. We talk on all over the world.
There's another word for that. Peter, what do we call that? Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Kick it with Fairway all soccer season long with all the spring deals and variety you're looking for. Stay in the game with all the fresh deals and snacks to fuel your championship season. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to Washington Wellness Park, where we are just about to kick off this postseason matchup between Washington and West Liberty here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Washington and West Liberty meeting with some high stakes here this evening. The sun has come out, And it's a matchup between two teams, though they're not in the same conference. They have met a few times before, twice since 2011, and both games were won in very convincing fashion. West Liberty crushed Washington 11-1 back in 2016 before the Demons got revenge 2 seasons later, taking down the Comets 7-0 here at Washington Wellness Park in 2018. Tonight's matchup, much higher stakes with the season on the line for both teams. It is playoff time here at Washington Wellness Park. The Demons 8-7 on the season, finished 4-6 and in 4th in the Southeast Conference, led by Coach Mason Quigley. Coach Manuel Machado leads the Comets of West Liberty. They finished 4-6-5 and 3-3-4 in the River Valley Conference, in 6th place out of 11 teams in that one. West Liberty looking for an upset at home, and it is the Comets set to kick things off here. Start this playoff action, the IGH SAU 1A Region 3 playoffs. Ref making the final preps. Blows his whistle, and we are underway here at Washington Wellness Park. The Comets getting things started. West Liberty called for offsides. Comets trying to get an early attack here against this Washington Demons team. Allowed 29 goals in the regular season. Ended things off with a 5-1 win over Mid-Prairie. Like I mentioned in the pregame show, a conference foe for West Liberty. The Comets tying the Golden Hawks 1-1. Of a throw here. That one's cut off by Angeline Anderson. Trying to get Washington forward here. Ashley Ramirez. That one cut off near midfield. Wow, for a throw here. Alexis on up to take it, playing that right back position for Washington. Starting her 10th game of the season, surpassing the amount of appearances she made last year. It's come along strong in the kind of the latter portion of this season. The junior Anderson tries to spring Ashley Ramirez down the left-hand side. Ramirez back in the starting lineup for Washington. Pass one defender. Early ball in is cut off and eventually cleared by Jackie Molina. All still not totally cleared, though. And here's Jocelyn Carter into the box. Carter driving past a couple of defenders and crashed into the back that time of a Comets defender. It'll be a free kick. Carter checking in there with Charlie Howard, making sure she's all right. Sophomore defender for West Liberty. Started 12 games this season. Made a pair of starts as a freshman in defense for the Comets. A free kick cut off, and Luna Cuevas called for a foul. Chance for West Liberty to take the free kick here. Comets with a bunch of players up forward. I know right now, Bricia Garcia Vasquez in midfield. Got almost what looks like a 4-2-2 formation for the Comets, or at least a 4-4-2 with a couple of really wide players. I've got Leticia Carreno out there. Then just two players centrally, so a lot of space in that midfield early when West Liberty are on the ball. Washington win a free kick here. On plays it forward, finds the feet of Maya Murphy. Tried to roll it for Anderson. West Liberty trying to come back the other way. Maya Brody wins that one and finds Anderson. Brody plays it forward. Collected and poked. Clear to stay in play. Luna Cuevas wins it back well for Washington. Finds Anderson, bit of space near the top of the box. Anderson rolls it back for Cuevas. Cuevas can cross this one in. Flicked away. Anderson takes the first time shot. It's over the net. First look at goal for Washington for Angeline Anderson. Those 8 goals, the 9th most in the SEC, also has 4 assists on the year. Had 8 goals and 3 assists in her sophomore season. Now one of the captains for this Washington team. Has been so vital all season. And will be this evening if Washington wants to try and advance. Washington won 1 playoff game last year, beat Columbus. Trying to at least match that result this season. Here's Brody, back for Anderson. Surveying, nice ball to find Cuevas again. Cuevas can drive, she can try and hit one. Rolls it across goal, but it is collected. West Liberty trying to go quickly up the other way here. It's Emma Yoder. Some space to turn. Ball into the box. Anderson has to clear it away. Peggy Miller can play this one up the field. Does well to find Anderson. Player on her back wins it back for West Liberty. But Anderson right back in for it. Finds Ramirez. Gets back to Anderson. Plays another 1-2 with Ashley Ramirez. Making her way down the left wing. Anderson involved a bunch very early here. Anderson. Jocelyn Carter cut off that time by Charlie Howard. West Liberty throw. Catherine Barton taking it. It's booted right back out of play for another throw here. Ball one back by Washington. Here's Molina. Pass cut off by Luna Cuevas. Anderson trying to burst through the midfield. Played long that time by Gabriela Morales. Barton with a good interception there. Has some space to take it forward. Trying to play Yoder through, and Izzy Murphy just plays that one over the touchline. No shot near Allie Medley's goal yet for West Liberty. A goal kick here for Medley. Back in between the posts, 47 saves in the regular season for her. Started 12 games in the net. We've seen Kate Flannery make some appearances at goalkeeper as well. See if she maybe plays in the field here this evening. But Medley, the more traditional keeper, as West Liberty wins that one back. Maya Brody down for Washington. Ref's going to blow his whistle here and let the trainers attend to Maya Brody. Junior midfielder for Washington. Took a hard shot, colliding with a West Liberty player there, and hope she's okay. Birdie helped back to her feet by Coach Mason Quigley and trainer over there for Washington. Able to walk off with some assistance. That's a hopeful sign for her, but obviously hope she can get the right attention on the sidelines. Would be a big loss for Washington. She's a strong presence in that defensive part of the midfield. Made 13 appearances with 12 starts this year, has an assist. Is especially critical to what Washington does on the defensive end. Is a strong player, makes a lot of really good tackles defensively. Good instinctual defender as well, so hopefully Broody is okay. Ref will get things started here with a drop ball that'll give possession back to Washington. Zulia Aranda Terronez stepping in for Broody, the junior. Her 14th appearance of the season. Anderson, nice move there, playing it in between the legs that time of Carreno. One back by West Liberty, though, near midfield. Trying to go down this right-hand side. Miller just guides that one out of play. Quick throw taken by West Liberty. It's near the top of the box. Ana Mata boots it clear, but nice. Garcia Vasquez in the right position to block it out and gets West Liberty right back on the attack. Alexis On clears that one long. Foul throw, I think, that time, so it'll go right back to Washington. Here's Pearson Hall looking for the switch for West Liberty. Ramirez, now Miller going one-on-one here with Kylie Collins. Leading goal scorer for this West Liberty team, Collins. She's playing up front with Emma Yoder. Looks like two-striker setup here for West Liberty. Anderson down the left channel, in for Jossie Carter, rolls it toward net, somehow stays out. Good opportunity there for Washington. It's a good cross by Anderson. Jocelyn Carter got to the end of it, couldn't quite steer it past Emmy Wiley. In goal for West Liberty. Ramirez wins that one back for Washington. One thing these Demons forwards do a good job of is dropping back and applying pressure on the midfield and defense for their opponents. Ashley Ramirez plays with a ton of physicality as Luna Cuevas is offside. Ref will get things reset with a free kick. Molina sending it forward, no one on the end of it. Here's Hall over for Gracia Vasquez. Hall, good ball in, and Medley able to come collect it. Adelaide Medley makes a lot of smart plays. The goalkeeper knows when to come out of her net to be first to some of those through balls. Didn't let Kylie Collins get a foot to it. Collins, as I mentioned, the pregame, leads this West Liberty Comets team. 9 goals on the season for her. Has been a real jump in goal scoring for him. Collins had 4 assists last year, but no goals in 10 starts. Has improved in that department, playing up front, the junior. So you see that West Liberty setup. They've got 2 players out wide, and then the 2 strikers sort of sitting up front when they're on offense, letting Hall and Garcia Vasquez play more centrally. That'll create a lot of space in midfield when the Comets have the ball as they try and spread Washington out and create more opportunities for through balls in between midfielders and defenders. Got obviously a pair of good strikers up there. Yoder, 2 goals and an assist this season, occupying that left striker spot next to Collins. But it's Carter here for Washington. Anderson tries to play Maya Murphy in, but just a bit too much on that through ball. Maya Murphy got on the score sheet in the last regular season game, got an assist as well against Mid-Prairie. Ended her final regular season campaign on a good note, the senior. And some pressure applied by Washington. Had to take the goal kick short, and it falls for Murphy. And Wiley gets back in position for that one. It was her giveaway that nearly created a goal for Washington. It was a heads-up play by Anderson to just kind of strike it toward net, and it found the path of Maya Murphy. 3rd really good early chance for Washington. Saw Anderson nearly find Jocelyn Carter a few minutes ago, and Anderson herself had the first good look at goal. Was from range. She hit it over the net, but Washington with the better of the attack so far. So we played 14 minutes of this first half. Terronez cut off that time by Garcia Vasquez. He's made some nice tackles in midfield. Here's Collins, had to drop a little deep. Lays it back, it's swung out wide. Nice tackle there by Peggy Miller, wins possession back for Washington. Anderson tried the early ball toward Nelly Cuevas Cruz, who is in for Ashley Ramirez on the left side of the attack. Cuevas Cruz, 3 goals to her name this season. Comets looking long with the throw in. Miller trying to win it back, but cut off that time by Anamata. Maya Murphy. Anderson tried to play it early, mishit it slightly, looking for Carter on that through ball. Jocelyn Carter will sometimes step up to be almost level with Maya Murphy, who is, at least in Coach Quigley's 4-2 one setup, the only true striker, but Carter plays that central attacking midfielder right behind her and will step up to provide almost a second striker option and give the opposing defenses a few more headaches to deal with. Anderson couldn't find her on that last attack for Washington, and Demons having to defend a little bit, but win a throwback that time. This is a Washington team that's played really well when they've been in front. Don't often do well. In fact, the Mid-Prairie game was just their 2nd win of the season when conceding a goal. Demons team doesn't like to play from behind, but on 8 occasions this season hasn't. All 7 of their losses have come So that one's driven through but collected by Medley. But typically, Washington's wins come when they're able to keep a clean sheet defensively. Anderson, pass cut off that time by Grace Schneider. Garcia Vasquez wins that one back, sends it down the right channel. Ana Mata will just boot it, ends up hitting it off of Miller. Mata, no-nonsense defender, but sometimes those early clearances he can catch even her teammates off guard. But obviously, Mata, a very talented and very useful defender for this Washington team. Here's Carter with a bit of space. Does have a couple defenders charging behind her, trying to get it out wide. West Liberty trying to possess it a little bit, but Maya Murphy wins it back with some nice pressure, tries to send Cuevas Cruz in. And Schneider able to win it back in turn, but turns it over, and Murphy thought about having a shot, instead slides out wide to Aime Rangel, chips it for Carter. Trying to turn, drops it back for Anderson, who takes the first time shot on, and what a strike! Angeline Anderson, a spectacular effort from outside the box, and Washington goes up 1-0. What was an earlier effort from Anderson from a similar range that flew over the crossbar, but that time a spectacular effort. Anderson gets her 9th goal of the season, has the Demons in the driver's seat early. That was some effort. Smart of Anderson as well to hit that first time. Had a defender closing on her from behind. If she had taken a touch, that defender probably would have been able to put in a challenge. Smartly took it on first time, trusted her right foot, and the ball finds the back of the net. Great start here for the Demons. Looking to advance here in the playoffs. Can West Liberty find a response? They haven't had as many sniffs at goal early on as Washington. This Comets team, 30 goals. That was good for 7th in the River Valley Conference. They were 9th in shots and shots on target as well. It's not a team that's created an abundance of offense compared to some of the other teams Washington's played this season, as Cuevas Cruz trying to get to that first on the byline and able to be cleared away. And it'll be out for a corner. Or excuse me, a throw-in. Stayed out of play. It is a corner. Got a shout from the ref on that one. Didn't quite have the angle, but the linesman does on this near side. Anderson's corner. Swung toward net and caught by Wiley. First corner of the game for either team. Anderson. Carter tries to play in Murphy early. Murphy ends up with it, drops it for Anderson. Cuevas Cruz. Some good ball movement here from Washington. That pass was intercepted, but the Demons have been playing really unselfish soccer here as we're just over the halfway point in this first half. Here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Playoff soccer. Washington looking to advance. West Liberty coming forward down this left side now. Ball played in the middle. It's cut off by Izzy Murphy. Her and Ana Mata, when they've been called into duty, have delivered so far defensively. Here's Maya Murphy now. Play the early ball. Aime Rangel returns it to Murphy. Carter tried the switch. It was a bit under hit that time. Anderson right back on it for Washington. Pokes it out to the right. Ryan Gale not over there. It'll be a throw in for West Liberty. But it's been that ball movement. There's a lot of space, has been a lot of space for Anderson and Jocelyn Carter to work in when they've had the ball. They've had time to turn. As I've mentioned, West Liberty has a couple of their midfielders playing really wide, and they haven't really tucked in or made the spaces narrow defensively. That's allowed Washington to get forward on a number of occasions, and obviously with players like Anderson and Carter, kind of the lead creators for this Demons team, if they have room to work, they can make you pay. As Anderson turns again that time, plays it out wide. Can Cuevas Cruz get on the end of this one? It's won by Schneider, who's able to turn the corner, but Anderson right there to intercept. Angeline Anderson maybe teeing one up again here. Instead finds Carter. Carter turning. Anderson, that one rolled over her foot. Carter able to get back on it. Tried to return it to Torones, but it's one back by Collins, who's had to drop a little bit deeper than she probably would like to. Kylie Collins. But Washington playing a really high line, committing a lot of numbers forward to try and put pressure on this Comets defense, and it's been working. Anderson back on it again. Jocelyn Carter turns. Tried to play it out wide for Cuevas Cruz. Maya Murphy wins it right back for Washington. All sorts of pressure by the Demons in their final third. Cuevas Cruz holds it up. Turns it for Anderson. Goes around one defender. Has time to find a cross here. Tries to pick out Carter. First time shot. Rolls near the left post. It was mishit a little bit that time by Jocelyn Carter. So the ref blows for a stoppage. Cuevas Cruz needing a minute. Didn't see what happened to Nelly Cuevas Cruz there, but pulled up a bit, and gonna just have the training staff take a minute to talk with her. It'll give a chance for both teams as well to go to their respective benches. It's West Liberty trying to regroup down 1-0 here against Washington. Hope Cuevas Cruz is all right. We saw Maya Brody, starting defensive midfielder, go down earlier in the half for Washington. Cuevas Cruz being helped up there. Coach Quigley, trainer over there to walk her off, and we hope she's okay. Cuevas Cruz making her way over to the sideline. Mentioned before, 3 goals on the year for her, making her 10th appearance of the season. She's been another player that's been blossoming down the stretch, so obviously hate to see any injury for either team, but Cuevas Cruz has been in very good form for Washington. Hopefully she can be okay. Saw Coach Manuel Machado bring his team over, the entire team. West Liberty went over to talk to him, down 1-0 here. Season on the line for both teams. I believe it was West Liberty in possession when the ref called for the stoppage, so they should get it back. And we'll go to Emmy Wiley playing goalkeeper. Just a freshman for this West Liberty team, playing a obviously very critical position. So Washington will try and keep their spirits up as 2 players gone down with some injuries early in this first half for the Demons. They still hold a 1-0 lead, though, with 16 minutes to go in the first half. Can they add to it and prevent West Liberty from really getting into the game offensively? They haven't created too many chances. And it has been largely due to that Demons press. They've committed a lot of numbers forward to try and defend really high up the pitch. As Anderson tries to play Carter in here. Carter looks for the early cross, but it goes straight to Wiley. Seen as well on that, before that last chance there for Carter, she earned it by sprinting back and chasing down Pearson Hall, who was trying to burst through the midfield. And it's that kind of effort from players like Carter, Maya Murphy dropping deep from her striker position to do a bit of defending near midfield that has won Washington back extra possessions, earned them more attacking opportunities. It's that work rate, that effort defensively that will earn you attacking chances and ultimately earn you a spot in the next round in the postseason. As Anderson back on the ball again. Carter. Murphy will just drop it back to Anderson. Seen Maya Murphy. We know what she can do when she is able to turn and have a strike at goal. When she's had her back to it, though, she smartly played it back for Anderson or another teammate to try and keep the ball moving rather than try a difficult turn in traffic. Just knowing they don't need to necessarily force anything early on with the amount of chances they've been getting. That ball out wide, and Charlie Howard is offside. Excuse me, that was Chandler Gingrich over there for West Liberty. Free kick for Washington. Alexis on, gets it forward. Carter trying to turn. Anderson picking her head up, looking for a teammate, has a couple of options. Sends it out wide, nice ball forward to Luna Cuevas. Cuevas cuts it back. Finds Carter, can she send in an early cross? It's cut off. Anderson, Carter can turn. Carter trying to find Murphy. Cut off that time there by Letisa Carreno. But it's been so difficult for West Liberty to get it out of their defensive third, even when they do win those challenges. Just have no time to pick their heads up and find a ball forward that can break through this attacking front that's done the majority of the defending in this half for Washington. Cuevas, that one hit her hand. Oh, here is maybe that chance for West Liberty, just trying to get it into that second line of defense. Free kick only as far as Anderson. Maya Murphy tried to look for the early ball. That one's cut off that time by Howard. Hall. Rangel switched over to this left-hand side and replacing Nelly Cuevas Cruz. Went out with an injury. So Luna Cuevas able to bring this one down, and that one in the end floats over the net. Goal kick taken short, which has been a dangerous prospect for West Liberty, but Carreno able to get on this one. But Ana Mata in a position to cut off the pass forward for Garcia Vasquez. Now Ellie Farmer into the midfield for Washington, taking that spot next to Angeline Anderson. Farmer typically plays one of the fullback positions for Washington. Stepped up into midfield here. Obviously with Broody out with an injury herself, that limits some options off the bench in relief for Coach Mason Quigley. So Farmer getting some minutes in the defensive midfield role. Carter. Here is Farmer. Anderson tries to swing that one out wide, but Cuevas was tucked in a bit there. It'll be a throw for West Liberty. Collins, cut off by Farmer. Nice tackle there. Luna Cuevas, able to find Murphy. Drops it back for Farmer. Collins back defending. You've seen a switch in position for her. It's been Garcia Vasquez has stepped up, is occupying a higher role. You've got Kylie Collins dropped a little bit deeper as Anderson. Wind is at her back here in this first half. Maybe tries to put one on frame from range. She does loft it toward goal. It wasn't a half bad effort either. Wiley there to collect it. Was Anderson put in a free kick against Mid-Prairie from long range. Obviously, it was a more intense wind at her back in that game. Had a bit of an assist there. Took a shot on that attempted clearance. West Liberty again just having to get it out of their defensive third here. Anderson trying to run down. She's blocked off the ball. Ref saying play on here. It was Gabriela Morales. She's still got it here. Good ball forward as well. Mata able to get to it first, though, for Washington. Rangel. Some physicality there by Gabriela Morales. Luna Cuevas. One back by West Liberty. Collins has not been able to be the 9-goal threat that she's been for West Liberty all season. All played long. That one able to be settled by Maddie Bicey. Forward, Garcia Vasquez. Dropped off, long-range shot, floats toward Medley's goal. She's able to collect that one, and if you can label that one a save, that's her first of the game. I wouldn't necessarily call it one, but nevertheless, Medley, that is sometimes the challenge as a goalkeeper. When you don't face too many chances, you have to stay engaged, stay locked in for when that one does come in order to make the play. Anderson finds Maya Murphy. Back for Carter. Tried to look out wide. It's cut off by Kylie Collins. But send it out wide to Carreno. Tries to play it back, and again, Anderson just right there, and Rangel as well. Finds Maya Murphy. Ball is played forward. Wiley gets to it before Cuevas. Ends up play there by Emmy Wiley in goal, the freshman for West Liberty. A foul called that time on Cuevas, so free kick near midfield for the Comets. Team that finished 6th in the River Valley Conference, scored 30 goals this year. They tied their last game, actually have 2 ties in their last 2. Obviously, won't be a tie in any way here today in the postseason. Medley able to collect for Washington. These 2 teams I mentioned at the top of the broadcast have a few common opponents. They both trounced Williamsburg, both played Mid-Prairie. Of course, Mid-Prairie in the River Valley along with West Liberty. The Commons have not really looked much of a threat to score, and Washington will hope to keep it that way. And frankly, with the way they've been playing offensively, probably look to add to their tally. Coach Quigley will certainly be sending that message at halftime as we drift towards 6 minutes to play. These are 2 teams that have only matched up twice, at least since 2011. Both absolute blowouts a couple of years ago. That ball sent toward the seats. Fence maybe saved this broadcaster from having to head it back into play. You're always on your toes at Washington Wellness Park, player or spectator. So here is a throw in the final third for West Liberty. Can they create an opportunity for themselves here? Throw into the box is cut off by Mata. Rangel can collect it, just plays it forward quickly. Able to get back on it here. Chance to take a little bit of space. Trying to play it in toward Maya Murphy. Jackie Molina going to get there first. Actually, Wiley out from her goal.
Hold it! Take it!
Farmer. Collins charges back to win it for West Liberty, but again, having to get out of danger. Just not very much time to turn. Collins manages to do it that time, but Farmer wins it back. Hall. It just feels like anytime these midfielders get it, dropping it back to their defense seems like a risky proposition given the number of Washington players that are just right there able to apply some pressure, and that last line of defense could lose it. But here comes West Liberty. Chance maybe to put a shot on frame. Izzy Murphy over to challenge that one, but danger still not totally cleared, and Murphy will hook that attempted pass out for the first corner of the game for West Liberty. It was Bicey up there for the Comets, playing up front, 4 goals this season as that cross lofted toward the penalty spot, bouncing in the box, cleared away. So some opportunities here for West Liberty, but that pass floats over everyone to go out for a goal kick for Medley, but first real sight at goal for the Comets. It was Carreno up there, got the volley on, it was blocked, able to be cleared by Washington. Goal kick played long. Ashley Ramirez on it now. Ramirez can come forward. Still with it, Ashley Ramirez. Comes from Maya Murphy. And Jackie Molina was able to put in a challenge off Murphy that Wiley was able to collect that time. But again, really good pressure that time from Ramirez and Murphy. Long ball looking for Carreno out wide. Mata able to get there first. Plays it off of Carreno and wins a free kick for Washington. 3 minutes and change to play in this first half. Demons just trying to hold on to a 1-0 advantage heading into halftime. Collins settles that one nicely. Ball played forward. Garcia Vasquez. Can she get a cross on here? Beats one defender. Does get the cross in. Near the 6-yard box. Mata, it's off her hand. And it's a penalty for West Liberty. And all of a sudden, a golden opportunity for the Comets to equalize from the spot in the closing moments of this first half. Ball was deflected. Not much Anamata could really do there. Just deflected off of her hand. And it's going to be Jackie Molina to take the penalty. A huge moment here in the closing moments of the first half. Molina, 2 goals, 3 assists on the year for her. Has been playing in defense, but up to take the penalty here. Can Ali Medley make a save? It is Molina, and it's off the crossbar! And danger averted that time for Washington. It was a well-struck penalty, but off the crossbar, and a sigh of relief for Ali Medley, who just gets some support from her teammates. And it's a free kick for Washington because when it hits the woodwork, Molina can't be the first to touch it on the rebound, and she was, which gives a free kick back to the Demons. So a golden opportunity wasted in the end for West Liberty. Washington, can they shake that one off and maybe add a second here in the final 2 minutes, or at least get to halftime? Ashley Ramirez plays it forward for Luna Cuevas. Gets around it. Nice ball forward by Alexis on. Ramirez through a defender's legs that time. Maya Murphy tried to drop it for Anderson, whose chip forward can be collected by Wiley. Eventful final minutes here in the first half between Washington and West Liberty. Postseason play, do or die time for both teams. There's a couple of subs, Jocelyn Carter, Zulia Aranda Terronez, both in for Washington. Garcia Vasquez. West Liberty have played a lot better in attack over the last 2-3 minutes. Some promising momentum in that part of the pitch for Coach Manuel Machado. As they try to look for an equalizer, will likely need to find it in the second half, but still West Liberty showing a lot of fight after it's been mostly a Washington onslaught in the first 35 minutes. But only a slim 1-0 lead for the Demons. Final 30 seconds here at Washington Wellness Park. Washington might just try and charge forward, get a look in the box here in the closing few seconds. Ball hooked clear. Just pumped forward by West Liberty, and that will be the final action of the first half as the final seconds tick away. It will be a Demons 1-0 advantage here at home. Heading into halftime, a missed penalty for West Liberty to try and equalize, but it is Washington holding on to a 1-0 advantage heading into the break, courtesy of Angeline Anderson. We'll step aside, be back in a few moments here for the halftime show here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Washington up 1-0 at the break.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers.
Yes.
Great that better. We talk on all over the world.
Out of
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Kick it with Fairway all soccer season long with all the spring deals and variety you're looking for. Stay in the game with all the fresh deals and snacks to fuel your championship season. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is?
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
Hey, this is Matthew Roeder, owner of Roeder Epoxy. I'm excited for the opportunity to help you turn your ordinary floors into extraordinary floors. Garages, basements, patios, offices, I'm ready to go to work for you. Roeder Epoxy and online at roederepoxy.com.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Hills Bank is a bank of people
who are willing to go the extra mile.
We find sincere ways to connect with those we serve.
Hills Bank is banking on human connections.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back to Washington Wellness Park. This is the Rotor Epoxy halftime show here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. It is the Washington Demons with a narrow 1-0 advantage over the West Liberty Comets, and it was a crossbar away from being a 1-1 game. West Liberty in the closing stages of the first half won a penalty. It was a handball called on Anamata, the center back for Washington, but Jackie Molina hitting the crossbar of Ali Medley's goal, and that is what has separated these two teams, along with a goal from Angeline Anderson for Washington, who got her 9th of the season, leads this Demons team. And Washington really had most of the attack in the first 40 minutes. It was a spirited effort by West Liberty in kind of the final 5 minutes of play, something I'm sure Coach Manuel Machado will be encouraging his team about as he looks to make some adjustments in the second half. And for Mason Quigley in Washington, it's about maintaining the ball movement. They've applied a lot of pressure well defensively, winning the ball back in their final third a few times, but just haven't found that second goal that will feel like a real cushion to them if they can get it in the second half. But they've moved the ball very well, particularly up front. Anderson has been all over the place, as she usually is, in midfield, spraying passes, finding teammates, a couple of good runs. Luna Cuevas, this team's leading assister, can she add an 8th to her tally here this season and maybe get this Washington team another goal that would try and put them one step closer to the next round of the playoffs? It is a 1-0 advantage as we head toward the second half. Quick reminder that the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Association reminds you to practice good sportsmanship at all times, support an athlete and the team positively, and enjoy the game and enjoy the second half. We'll kick it to a short break. Come back here in just a few moments between Washington and West Liberty here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network. Welcome back to Washington Wellness Park. It's playoff action between the Washington Demons and the West Liberty Comets, and it's the Demons up 1-0 after 40 minutes, just about to get things started in the second half as well. It was Angeline Anderson who has been the difference in this game, scored in the 18th minute to put Washington 1-0 up. Winner of this game will advance to the next round of the 1A Region 3 playoffs. Winner of this game will face the winner between Assumption and Fairfield. Of course, Fairfield, a team Washington's familiar with coming from the SEC. Trojans will take on a good Assumption team at 9-4-1 on the season. But the result of that game won't be on the minds of either of these two teams here just yet. West Liberty, a golden opportunity to tie the game in the closing minutes of the first half, but missed a penalty. Can Washington make them pay for it? West Liberty get the wind at their back. It's not
incredibly breezy here at Washington Wellness Park, or at least by Washington Wellness Park standards. But the Comets trying to get things started on the attack here, and Allie Medley will slide out to get that one. Maddie Bicey challenging for it. Sophomore didn't start the game, but has come in and played well up front. Created that initial chance that led to a corner that then led to the handball by Anamato when West Liberty was able to make what was a rare foray into the box in the first half. Washington had largely most of the attacking momentum. But a one-goal advantage won't be safe against anybody in the postseason. It's the Comets coming in looking for an upset. It feels, just with the way that momentum was going at the end of the first half, that a second goal is going to be needed for Washington to really feel comfortable about this game. Can they get it early? Jocelyn Carter cuts it back, looks for Maya Murphy to take flicked off a defender. Believe that hit off the foot of Jackie Molina, the center back there. Cuevas was up for it, and would have been unfortunate if it was Cuevas' foot that hit it first, because that was a good ball by Carter. Slid it across the box to try and find Maya Murphy. On it now is Kylie Collins. 9 goals in the year for her as she's taken off the ball by Angeline Anderson. Curls one forward. It's going to be won first here by Grace Schneider, but Carter challenging for it and wins it back. Drops it for Cuevas. Anderson rolls it through for Carter. Carter, can she strike this one? And hits the side netting.
Nice try, John.
So another early look at goal to start the second half for Washington. Really good challenge there in midfield by Anderson on against the best player, at least the best goal scorer for this West Liberty team, Kylie Collins, who is dropped deeper playing in that midfield too, in the center of midfield. West Liberty plays with 2 central strikers and 2 high wingers who usually stay a little bit advanced up the pitch. That creates a lot of space in midfield. Anderson's taken advantage of that. Can West Liberty do the same in this second half? Clearance by Izzy Murphy. Collins. Alexis on, only as far that time as Pearson Hall, who plays it forward. Here's Catherine Barton. Anderson, a little too hard that time for on. It'll be a throw-in for West Liberty. Murphy sends it long toward Luna Cuevas. Cuevas can pick her head up and maybe pick out a teammate. Looking for Ashley Ramirez on the switch. It'll be won first, though, by Gabriela Morales. Space to come forward now here. Leticia Sereno. Sereno playing, as I mentioned, one of those winger positions. They've stayed relatively glued to the touchline, the 2 wingers for West Liberty. Played high up the pitch and trying to make the field wide, but Comets largely haven't been able to take too much of an advantage down either channel yet. Alexis on. Cuevas. Here's Garcia Vasquez forward now for West Liberty. Anderson not messing around, just clearing that one long. Maya Murphy trying to run onto it. Murphy challenging with Morales. Wins the ball. Turns, plays it out wide. Luna Cuevas has to poke it forward. It was a necessary block there by Jackie Molina. Some appeals for handball, but nothing that time from the referee. Is that one out for a West Liberty throw? Or excuse me, last off of the Comets, so Washington can get back in possession. Ball down this left side. Took a deflection. Stays in play. Luna Cuevas jockeying for it with Schneider. Wins Washington a throw. Demons trying to get a few numbers in the box. Sent out. Cuevas loot again. Cuevas chips it toward the box. Comes for Anderson, who takes the long shot on, and it was always going to be a tough one. Did score from range in the first half. Wasn't able to put the same spin on that strike from outside the box. Goal kick here, maybe a chance for West Liberty to settle things down. Possess a little bit. Goal kick taken right to Carter. A golden opportunity for Jossie Carter. The strike comes in, saved by Wiley. That was a mishit goal kick by Emmy Wiley. Nearly a sixth or seventh goal of the year for Jocelyn Carter. Anderson able to pick her head up and picks out Ashley Ramirez. Ramirez turns, beats one defender nicely. Ashley Ramirez into the box. Cuts back toward the byline. Nice challenge that time by Morales. And able to keep it in play as well and prevent a corner. Nice moves there on the left wing for Ashley Ramirez. 3 goals and an assist for her this season. Chance to cross it here. Morales. Peggy Miller trying to find Zuliaranda Terronez, who's into the game. Maya Brody hasn't returned for Washington since picking up an injury in the first half. The Demons also lost a talented forward in Nelly Cuevas Cruz. Both went down with some injuries in the first 40 minutes. Obviously could be demoralizing, especially in a postseason setting. Here's Luna Cuevas, wins it back well. Cuts around a defender, tries to roll it for Maya Murphy. Can't get around Charlie Howard that time, but it's out for a corner for Washington. Second of the game here for the Demons. Ashley Ramirez initially over to take it. It's going to be Anderson to try and swing it in. Aimee Rangel subbing in for Ramirez. A few numbers in the box here for Washington. Murphy near the penalty spot. Cuevas on the far side of the box. Aimee Rangel closer to the near post. Carter posted up on the outside of the box. Lofted in by Anderson. Ball still near the box. Carter trying to turn. Now Cuevas trying to sneak her way through a couple of defenders. Collins there to challenge and able to get it away for West Liberty. Here is Kylie Collins. Anderson, another crunching challenge to win it back, and takes an early shot, and it was poked and ended up being collected by Wiley. It looked like she might have punched it behind the goal line, but able to dive on it. Again, you see Anderson with a really good tackle in space, going one-on-one with Collins, and feels like when Kylie Collins picks it up, she has some skill in possession, and she's able to get by Anderson on both of those, would really have a chance to spring a counterattack for West Liberty. So a few really necessary challenges for Anderson. He's back on it, pushed off by Collins that time. She'll win her side. A free kick, Angeline Anderson. Likely take it as well. Numbers forward again for Washington. Murphy, Carter, Cuevas, Rangel staying a little bit wider of the box. Anderson's going to take it short. A mishit return pass from Terronez. But Carter right there to win it back for Washington. He's on. Trying to find Cuevas. Nice ball forward that time by Alexis On. Could have opted to turn and just fire it out of play with a defender on her back, but was able to turn and loft it toward Cuevas, but West Liberty able to win it back. Collins looking for an early ball. Garcia Vasquez able to turn, rolls it in the path here of Bicey, and Izzy Murphy over there again for Washington. She's made a couple nice challenges in defense for the Demons. Throw in for West Liberty up near the corner flag. Bicey's cross hooked out of play. Just like that, danger snuffed out for Washington once again. Goal kick coming for Allie Medley. Nearing 12 minutes gone from this second half. And West Liberty just get more desperate as the half goes on. Anderson handled that one as she tried to bring it down. It's a free kick in a good position to get the ball in the box here. Molina missed the penalty in the first half over this free kick. 4 in the box for West Liberty. Molina swings that toward Medley's goal. She initially fumbled it, but able to dive back on it. Good composure there from Allie Medley. Ranked 5th in the SEC in saves this season, and that's with missing 3 games for Washington. He's had some really nice moments in goal this year. Just a junior as well, so going to be able to return for Mason Quigley's side next season, regardless of how long it goes this year. That one's chipped toward the far post. It's a chance for West Liberty. Bumped off the ball that time, and the ref blows his whistle. And it was a foul called on West Liberty. Didn't initially point at the spot, but the ref was looking for his assistant there. Thought for a minute Miller might have been called for a foul, and it would have been another penalty, but I believe it was an offside call. So Washington's free kick. Trying to take it back forward for West Liberty. Spending some time over the past couple of minutes in Washington's half. Can they turn that into some momentum and maybe a goal? Washington holding on to a 1-0 advantage. Bicey's made some nice plays. Working really hard to try and win it off of those Washington defenders. We've got Izzy Murphy, Hanamata, both wear the captain's armband for Washington. Commanding defenders, no-nonsense players either. They won't mess around when the ball comes to their feet. They'll clear it with any opportunity they get. But a throw here on the right-hand side. Able to get in the box. Garcia Vasquez tries to chip one toward the near post and deflect it out. It'll be a corner here, second of the game for West Liberty. Looking early, Washington trying to find their marks. Charlie Howard up there for the short corner. Instead, it's lofted toward the near post. Punch down, still in the box here. Medley charging out for it. She's out of her goal. It's toward the near post, cleared off the line. Still a chance here for West Liberty. That one's blocked, and Anderson able to get cleared away. Really good last-ditch defending by Washington. It's West Liberty trying to get on the attack quickly again there. Medley committed to getting that ball. Couldn't quite dive on it. It was played back in, had to be cleared off the line. Couldn't quite catch who it was specifically in that scrum near the goal line for Washington, but nevertheless, the Demons able to clear that one off their line and preserve the clean sheet. But a chip toward Medley's goal, and it could have been a dangerous one from range that time by Garcia Vasquez. Does have 4 goals to her name this season.
Hey, what the heck is that? They can grab the ball with their hands, but we can't? Washington can't grab the ball?
Free kick here for West Liberty after a handball called on Washington. Howard over to take it. She's going to play it short. Anderson blocks the second ball there. Washington trying to get their line a little bit higher. Jaime Rangel challenging forward on the left wing for Washington. To the game, the substitute Rangel has 9 starts, has appeared in 14 regular season games for Washington. 1 goal for Rangel this season. Can she be the one to add a second? It still feels like Washington needing one just to really put West Liberty in jeopardy. The Comets have created some chances of their own. Been a good battle here in the first round of the playoffs. Both teams clearly demonstrating what it means to them, trying to advance, reach that second round. Ellie Farmer has had to play a lot of minutes in that central defense position. Mentioned in the first half, she usually plays on the wing, or at a wing back position for Washington, but with Maya Broody out with an injury. Farmer said to step in midfield is a hard challenge. Ends in a Washington free kick. Alexis on back there. Seen a bit more physicality here in that second half. Both teams battling here. Carter trying to go forward. Anderson tried to play Cuevas in. Second bite. Still on it, Anderson. Flicks that one, but Collins now able to get on it for West Liberty. Rangel wins it back. Carter cleared up the field by Hall. Ball going back and forth in the midfield on the Washington side of things. Out wide. Baisi tries to curl one forward. Gets past Mata, but Peggy Miller back there. Plays that one off of Garcia Vasquez. Earns a Washington throw. Washington reached the quarterfinals of the Region 8 playoffs last season. Got a win over Columbus that year and fell to Center Point Urbana 6-1 in the second round. Can they reach that mark this year with a 1-0 advantage over West Liberty? Anderson driving around a couple defenders. Angeline Anderson looking for a second in the game and hits that one over the bar. Really nice run, though, by Angeline Anderson. Some cheers from the Washington faithful after that one. Goal kick taken short again, and that has been a risky strategy. We saw Mid-Prairie really struggle with goal kicks against Washington in the Demons' last game here at home, and Washington really made them pay. That one's flicked forward toward Carter, and Wiley quickly out to get to that one. Carter in a good position up for it, though, and just as I was saying, goal kicks have been a problem, or Washington's made them a problem for its opponents in the last 2 games. They scored a couple of those goals against Mid-Prairie off of goal kicks that were taken short, and they were able to apply quick pressure. Saw Carter earlier in this half have a really good chance after Wiley mishit one. It rolled straight to her. Her shot didn't catch the right part of her foot and missed wide, but feels like off of goal kicks, I think I mentioned that Mid-Prairie broadcast, they can sometimes feel like corners when they're taking that short, and Washington's able to get that kind of pressure defensively. Long ball by Rangel. Finds a defender, Anderson up forward, but Pearson Hall manages to turn a really good ball forward. Murphy over there to win it back, and again, no nonsense approach. Clears it out for a throw. Chance for Washington to regroup defensively. West Liberty bring a couple numbers forward. We are beyond the halfway mark, ticking toward 19 minutes to play here in the second half. Region 3 playoff action here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network as that one goes out of play. It was last off of Washington, so another corner here for West Liberty. Corner lofted toward the near post and took a deflection that time again off of Washington. Another corner. It was a good one by Bercia Garcia Vasquez. Had some nice moments up front for West Liberty. That one toward the far post this time. It curls past everybody, though, to go out for a goal kick. Chance for 3 substitutes here for Washington. Carter going to make way. Ellie Farmer coming out as well for the Demons. Ashley Ramirez is going to take Carter's spot in that middle of the attacking trio of midfielders for the Demons. Kimberly Jimenez in as well, making her 5th appearance of the season. Some big minutes for her. This postseason action playing off to the left. Saw Nelly Cuevas Cruz go down with an injury in the first half, so Jimenez called into action in her absence off the bench for Washington. Tarones back into the game as well. She tries to play that one forward for Murphy, but hooked clear by Morales. One back well, that time by Garcia Vasquez. But Ramirez, and again, Washington continuing to do a decent job of closing the space in midfield down defensively. So that one had to be cleared by Mata. Doesn't go too far, though. Garcia Vasquez, can she turn and hit one? So holding at the top of the box, a long strike comes in. It's rolling in the air toward Medley, and she's able to catch that one comfortably in the end. Ramirez trying to settle. Seen Pearson Hall really involved in the midfield for West Liberty. 2 goals on the year for Hall. She plays that one towards Garcia Vasquez. Return, tries to roll it in for a teammate. Bicey and Alexis on over there and wins it back for Washington. West Liberty have been much better on the attack in this second half. Comets looking for an equalizer. Ball into the box. Mata gets it clear for Washington. Molina around Ramirez. Anderson challenging with it, but Molina able to play it out wide toward Catherine Barton. Goes out of play, though. Anderson able to turn challenged by Collins, though, but called for a foul. Chance to get some numbers up now for Washington. West Liberty's had the bulk of the attacking chances in the last 5+ minutes. Alexis on. Plays it forward to Maya Murphy. Able to turn. Plays it off the volley. A good ball forward looking for Jimenez. Now some space in the middle for Hall. Tries to play it early out wide to Bicey. Trying to turn Peggy Miller. Cuts it back well. Bicey looking for the switch over to Barton, and On gets to it first. Jimenez, that one out of play for a Washington throw. Collins. Ramirez. Garcia Vasquez wins it back. Here's Schneider. Barton. A little bit of space. Rolls it forward for Collins. Izzy Murphy over there trying to shield it out of play. Has to instead play it out for a throw. Collins trying to turn Anderson. Cuts it back. Looking for a cross. Collins rolls it to Garcia Vasquez. That was hooking toward us off the crossbar. It was hooking toward the far post. And again, the crossbar giving an assist to Washington. That was a good hit by Garcia Vasquez with the outside of her foot. It was curling in the air. That one would have beaten Medley if it stayed below the crossbar, but danger averted again for Washington as Carter returning to the game. Ashley Ramirez is going to go on the right wing. Kimberly Jimenez making way. Bicey by the corner flag. Early cross comes in. It's steered still in the box. Has to be cleared by Washington. Barton trying to turn Ramirez. Tries to sneak it through, and Murphy there again. Barton tried to play it first time back in the box. Collins. Garcia Vasquez tees one up. Takes a deflection. Medley able to get there. All played forward. Plenty of attacking chances here for West Liberty. They've flipped the momentum a little bit in this second half. Washington just trying to defend that 1-goal lead. Under 12 minutes to play. Opportunities for counters have still been there for the Demons, though, so if they can take advantage of a long punt from Medley or another ball forward, maybe an Anderson turn and playing into space, can certainly still get that second goal that's eluded them so far, but West Liberty very much on the hunt for an equalizer. Murphy boots that one clear. Played right back into the box, but it'll go all the way to Medley. Here's that long ball from Medley. Garcia Vasquez done a ton of work on both sides of the ball for the Comets. Has dropped all the way back to win the ball back for her side from a central striker position. Ball still in near the touchline there. Won by West Liberty. A couple of subs coming in for the Comets. Selena Lara into the game. Throwing one back by Anderson, charging through the midfield. Angeline Anderson plays it in for Carter. Jossie Carter into the box. Challenged well and poked away that time by Pearson Hall. Carter trying to recycle. Hall gets it clear. Ashley Ramirez tries to play it back forward. Hall again boots it clear. Good challenge after a good through ball by Anderson. Tried to find Carter. Pearson Hall, a senior in her final season with West Liberty, playing like it's on the line here with under 10 to play. Carter. Hall wins it back again. Anderson able to skip around one defender. Anderson plays it forward for Carter again here. Jossie Carter, early ball across the face of goal, but no one on the far post for Washington. Goes all the way out for a goal kick for the Comets. But a nice reestablishment of the attack for Washington after West Liberty had it in their defensive half for the past few minutes. And one of these goal kicks, and you've got the Comets defenders lined up like they're going to take this one short. And you see Carter up there, Murphy as well. Carter going to try and chase down Hall, who gives it right to Ashley Ramirez. Ramirez just has to poke that one into the box, can be cleared away. Anderson. Nice turn by Anderson. Can she tee one up maybe again from range? It's a bit too hard of a touch that time, able to be poked cleared by Gabriela Morales, who's been the best defender of the day for West Liberty, and now some space for Kylie Collins trying to go the other way. Tarones turns that one clear. Carter brings it down. Maya Murphy can't quite settle that one. 8 minutes to play now between Washington and West Liberty. Winner to face the winner between Fairfield and Assumption, the other matchup in the second round of the Region 3 playoffs. Both these teams got a bye. There were a couple of first-round games. The winner will advance to the semifinals to face the winner between Fairfield and Assumption. Carter can't quite settle it down with Molina defending. Anderson, nice ball forward, looking for Ashley Ramirez. Hall over there. Jackie Molina trying to go around to Anderson. Gets it forward. Mata able to launch it clear in the direction of Luna Cuevas, who was open over there, couldn't quite settle it.
Good job, Sally.
All going long. Mata cuts the pass off. It was necessary, too. Collins is making a good run, trying to curl in behind that Washington defense. Anderson carrying, finds Carter. Carter, she's got Murphy and Ramirez with her. Here is Ashley Ramirez. Crossing back. Hooked clear by Hall. Settled by Jackie Molina. Turns it centrally toward Garcia Vasquez. Back for Molina. Nice 1-2 there between the two West Liberty teammates. Molina around Alexis On. Molina swinging a miss there, but gets around On again. Can she get one into the box? On blocks it that time for a West Liberty throw. Six minutes to play. Washington still holding to that 1-0 advantage courtesy of that Angeline Anderson goal in the 18th minute. Can they hang on here, get to the second round, or will West Liberty tie things up? Certainly had the chances to, and they're forward again here. It's Collins. Plays the 1-2. Still near the top of the box, able to be cleared by Peggy Miller. Couple of subs for both teams. Kylie Collins going to take a break for West Liberty. Ellie Farmer back into the game in the central defensive mid role next to Anderson. Tarones comes out. Five minutes to play. Carter able to turn, trying to go around Hall. Hall hasn't let anybody go around her much of the second half at all. Anderson plays it forward for Carter. Able to settle it. Driving forward is Jossie Carter. Can she get a shot off? Good challenge and one back by West Liberty. Nice tackle that time by Morales. Molina. Back the other way. Come the Comets. West Liberty trying to go quick, winning a throw. Time ticking down on their season at the moment. Trying to get it into the box. Murphy boots it clear. All out wide, mishit. On. Jockeying with Molina. On, trying to turn it up this left channel and just sends it down the line. All gets to it first. West Liberty throw. Another throw for the Commons, ticking toward 3 minutes to go, and it is just do or die defending right now for Washington. West Liberty trying to commit numbers forward, hunting for that equalizer. They've had a couple of shots test Medley in net. Can they find that goal? Up at the top of the box, chance to maybe tee one up. It's Garcia Vasquez, goes around one. Garcia Vasquez, left side of the box, turns back toward the middle and challenged that time by Mata. Ramirez can just send it long. Carter, a good challenge, wins it back for Washington. Carter, Hall wins it back again for West Liberty. Don't have an exact tackle count on how many she's had in the second half, but it is a lot. Garcia Vasquez against Alexis On. Left side, gets the cross in, still in the box here, still has to be cleared by Washington. As the top of the box shot is mishit. And Medley will just fall on it. Maybe take a few extra seconds as well, ticking toward 2 minutes to play. Washington searching for what would be a gritty win here. West Liberty has given it their all in the second half. Been much better on the attack. Testing that disciplined Demons defense. Can they stay locked in? Equalizer would certainly feel crushing given the chances Washington's had going forward. Just haven't been able to find that final shot for a second goal, but a chance to maybe break here. Anderson carrying it. Tries to play an early ball, and Wiley will have to go get that one. Mishits it, though. Carter collects. Still Jossie Carter. Had player at her back there. Into the boxes, Murphy. Wiley able to clear. Again, only as far as Carter. Clips that one toward the left-hand side. Luna Cuevas able to bring it forward. Shot comes in, and at the near post. Wiley to collect and will punt it forward quickly. 1 minute to play here. Washington looking to hang on. Farmer wins it back well for the Demons. Might be head to the corner flag time if you're Washington. Cuevas challenging with Howard. West Liberty throw. Farmer wins it back again. Cuevas ball still in play here. Out again, ticking toward 30 seconds to go. Last chance saloon here for West Liberty. They have to go long and quickly. Bicey settles it. Farmer wins it back for Washington. Ellie Farmer, a couple of nice challenges in the closing seconds. Ticking toward 20 to play here. Washington just making sure nothing is launched in the box early. Miller. Anderson gets it back. Plays it. The countdown is on from the Washington faithful. Angeline Anderson wins a throw, and that will do it. The Demons hang on to a 1-0 win over West Liberty. They will advance to the next round of the Region 3A playoffs and face the winner between Assumption and Fairfield. A nice win. We'll send it to a quick break as Washington celebrates a victory in the postseason. We'll come back in just a few moments here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, yes, we talk on all over the world.
There's another word for that. Peter, what do we call that?
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Kick it with Fairway all soccer season long with all the spring deals and variety you're looking for. Stay in the game with all the fresh deals and snacks to fuel your championship season. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete. Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Welcome back to Washington Wellness Park, where it is celebration time for the Washington Demons, who get the 1-0 win over West Liberty. This is the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services post-game show. Jack Knowlton joining you from the broadcast setup here at Washington Wellness Park, where the Demons able to hang on, survived a really aggressive West Liberty attack in the second half, but it was Angeline Anderson's goal in the 18th minute, the leading scorer for this Washington team, showing why she is just that, scoring her 9th of the season, got things going in the first half, and it was 2 crossbar hits in both halves for West Liberty. Dramatic stuff from them. They got back in the game late in the first half and kept that momentum going in the second, hit the crossbar on a penalty kick attempt there from Jackie Molina. So heartbreak for the Comets as their season comes to an end, but West Liberty will advance to the next round here of the playoffs. They will face the winner between Fairfield and Assumption. We'll travel on the road to face that one, but a really good win at home. They had a 5-1 win at home against a conference foe of West Liberty in the River Valley, beating Mid-Prairie and able to take down their conference rival here tonight at Washington Wellness Park. It was a great fight. The defenders, Anamata and Izzy Murphy, were doing their usual stuff in that part of the field. Played really, really well there to just get things clear. It was last-ditch defending at the end there when Washington was just sitting back trying to survive that West Liberty attack as they committed more and more numbers forward, and they were able to do so. So great all-around performance for the Demons. They advance, and they will play in the next round, reaching the same point they did last season where they lost to Center Point Urbana in 2024. Can they have a better result here this season? Your final, once again, for Washington Wellness Park. The Demons won, West Liberty 0, courtesy of Angeline Anderson. This has been the Mitch King Farm Bureau Financial Services Show. For my producer, Peter Camp, I'm Jack Knowlton. We'll sign off here from Washington Wellness Park. Once again, your final, Washington 1, West Liberty 0.